I have never been so excited to be a gamer. I have been gaming for 35 out of my 40 years, and I have never been so excited for what's about to come on the horizon. And that's why I've decided to do something I thought I would never do. I've decided to make a YouTube channel to talk about video games with other gamers. We have recently experienced the greatest non-E3 week of my entire life. The peak for me was when Final Fantasy VII Remake and Shenmue 3 were announced the same day at E3 in 2015, I believe. But now we've got such incredible titles on the horizon. Resident Evil Veronica, Xenoblade Genesis, which I am incredibly excited for. The release schedule from now up until this time next year is out of this world when it comes to excitement. But that is the future and this is now. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself and what I'm going to be talking about on this channel in the weeks, months and hopefully years to come. My name's Andy. The channel is called the Mana Manor. I'm 40 years old. I have a small little family with a couple of children and a nearly wife. We'll just say girlfriend, might as well. I've got a moderate collection of around 400 games, which could and should be a lot more, but I only decided to start collecting physically in the past 3 years, despite the fact I have been gaming for the past 35 years. Maybe against my better judgment, I could have had an absolute goldmine of video games if I was collecting them and keeping them over the years. And just to show some of the things I collect, I enjoy playing, I love, because I'm a very passionate person when it comes to gaming. People like to try and put you down for having this kind of hobby, as if sitting in front of the TV and watching TV all night is somehow better than playing video games, which it isn't. These are the kind of games I love. Although, saying that, I love every kind of game. I will find something good in every game I play. Unless it's a rehashed, yearly released football game or Call of Duty. They're not for me. Not anymore, at least. They were at one point. I think they were everyone's cup of tea at one point. But these are my kind of games. An import of Atelier Ryza Secret Trilogy Deluxe Pack, which is a little bit of a niche title, but I've only ever played the first one. Not available in this country for some reason, physically at least. Crimson Desert, which gave me an incredible 200 hours. Still sealed, because I bought that digitally, so I could keep this sealed for some reason. My absolute favourite series of all time, Xenoblade Chronicles. As I said earlier, I am stupendously excited for Xenoblade Genesis, releasing on the Switch 2 in 2027. And not just mine, but I'd assume quite a lot of people my age in this country's first step into the JRPG genre, seeing it was the first Final Fantasy released in the UK and potentially Europe, Final Fantasy VII. And this is my Japanese copy. I do have quite a lot of Japanese versions of games because I just like them. So yeah, that's me, and it will be a quick one, like I said. I do upload shorts. I will be uploading long form content weekly, maybe a couple of times a week, but definitely once a week. And I will be touching on topics such as collecting, playing. I do like to hunt trophies a little bit. I've got a moderately nice size platinum collection, which I will end up talking about at some point. I like to talk about my memories and growing up with certain games, certain series, and what they mean to me personally, because everyone has their own stories attached to games, and I'd like to share mine with you people. So that's me, that's it. That's really, really brief, unscripted version of me now. If you would like to see more, drop a like. Not that way, drop a like. Maybe a subscription, a comment, anything. I'm okay with it, whatever you want to do. Well, it's nice to meet you guys, potentially. I'll catch you later. Peace.